in downtown Humboldt for this year's Grand Floats Parade, which is underway, which should be a fairly long parade today. A lot of entries, well over 100 entries. Well over 100 entries today. We've still got, well, not really halfway through the program yet. So a good another hour or so to go today. These twirlers are doing their performance. They're performing to the reviewing stand, Tony, and not to the judges. Young ladies do a lot of practicing to get there. I know that's something, Tony, you're very familiar with. You did the twirling for many years, right?
No comment. Twirl the pin.
Again, more cars make their way up the parade route here in downtown Humboldt. Again, a beautiful day for a parade. A lot of folks out. A good crowd today, several thousand people here. Of course, the Grand Floats Parade on Friday, the motorized parade, which is always a very, very big event here, not only in Humboldt and Gibson County, but all of West Tennessee. More queens and their courts make their way up Main Street here in downtown Humboldt. I'm John Blankenship alongside Tony Reeves for today's coverage. And that's Miss West Tennessee, Simone Wilson. Here's the Miss Rose of Sharon, Faith Davis. A white Mustang convertible decorated up in strawberry colors. The next entry is a 2014 Jeep Wrangler. Summer Hogue, Mickey Anderson, and Edry Baylor.
Another one of our fine sponsors, Allen Vines Automotive.
Absolutely.
Sponsoring that vehicle.
Getting a large crowd on hand today, Tony, for this parade. Another band makes their way up from Trenton, the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide Band. And we'll listen to them as they make their way up the parade route. From Peabody High School in Trenton, here's the Band of Gold. Peabody Band of Gold from Trenton, and they're a very large band. And last week they just celebrated the 35th annual Teapot Festival, which was last Saturday. Another short break in the parade as another float approaches its way up to the reviewing stand. That's where we're located next to, in the blue top 10 across from the old Humboldt Elementary School, now the Humboldt Higher Education Center. Again, a beautiful day for a parade. A slight breeze every once in a while, which makes it nice, and large crowds have gathered here around us, Tony. There's a lot of people here.
Well, I smell the food, too, now. That breeze coming out of the east.
Getting that whiff of those corn dogs.
Yeah.
And sausages.
Did you get one yesterday?
No, I'm going to get one tonight. Going to have one this afternoon after we pack up and go. I'm going to go down to the Strawberry Festival Museum for a little while and help with tours today, this afternoon between 2 and 5 at the Old City Hall. If you'd like to learn more about the festival, come down this afternoon. Be happy to give you a tour. See some of the memories of past festivals. And if you've been in one of these strawberry parades,
this float here is Family Vacation, sponsored by the Family Check Advance. Family Vacation.
It's a great looking float. Here's the Miss West Tennessee team, Jaden Austin. Coming up next, Miss Dyersburg. Her red top convertible, Meredith Maroney. This is the Junior Miss Sunshine, Little Miss Sunshine, Queen Madeline Pearson. The driver is Jamie Pearson. So many pageants are held across the Mid-South, Tony. Coming up next, another convertible, which is Miss Hall's 2015. Kenley Reynolds, and the driver is Mark Reynolds. Again, a special thanks to Anna Surratt, who is the festival coordinator with Humboldt Chamber of Commerce. She puts together all these lists of names and vehicles and floats for us and does a fine job. Appreciate all her support and has been a very big help to us the last couple of weeks, and I know she has been a very busy lady. This is Miss West Carroll Morgan Lawrence. First maid Keely Price and second maid Kendall Davidson. Tony, here's another large float. Making its way this way. Beautiful colors.
Surfboards.
And they're addressed appropriately for surfing colors.
World's biggest fish fry, Hostess Princess. Gracie Hassel. World's biggest fish fry.
Which the Paris Fish Fry just held a couple of weeks ago now. Always a big parade up that way, too. Of course, the local royalty from Humboldt and the Strawberry Festival travels up to that parade. And vice versa, they travel down to this one. This should be Miss Dresden. Following that, Queen is Lexi Perry. Being sponsored by the Dresden Rotary Club.
You wonder where they come up to all these convertibles.
Many, many donations of convertibles. Many of the local car dealerships are always loaning their vehicles for the parade. Another convertible makes its way up the parade route. That is Miss Black, Gibson County. Queen is Serena Moore. Again, a large crowd on today for the parade. Looks like some of those young ladies that have the pageant wave.
And smile.
Uh-huh. Big crowd on hand, as we said earlier. A lot of folks eating a lot of delicious festival food. Tony, also don't forget the carnival's going on downtown. That'll continue through tomorrow night. Many, many activities happening still in Humboldt for the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival. Again, we say thanks to our sponsors, the Farmers and Merchants Bank and Three-Way, as well as Papa Chuck's Small Engines, Jones Companies Limited, as well as Dover Automotive, Rachel's Diner, Humboldt Pawn and Sales, Farm Bureau Agent Rob Deloach, Pritchard Real Estate and Appraisals, Robin Ellis Paint and Body Shop, also People's Furniture Company, Humboldt Utilities, and the City of Humboldt, making our coverage possible today. We get ready to listen to another band. This looks like from Milan today, from Bulldog Country. Always a large band at the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival, and always provide a great performance. And as they approach the reviewing stand and the judges stand, we'll take a listen to them. Again, thanks for listening to us today here on Good News 93.1. I'm John Blankenship alongside Tony Reeves today. The Milan High School Marching Band from Milan. Their purple, white, and black uniforms. That's the Milan High School Marching Band, and Mayor Marvin Sykes of the City of Humboldt joins me today. Marvin, good afternoon.
Good evening, John and Tony.
What
a
Mayor.
day.
Man, isn't it a beautiful day for a parade?
We was doing a little estimating a while ago. We know there's at least 50,000 people here.
I would agree with you today.
Yeah.
Looking just across from here from the school at the reviewing stand, there's some 8 and 9 deep we see right down here from us. There's a lot of folks here today.
It is. I'd really think us doing our music at night and having all of our concessions and vendors downtown, people liking what they saw at night, so they just going to come on back today. So
that's right.
It's been a great day.
You know, last night, Marvin, we came down for a little while and saw the Rhett Walker Band, and a great performance they did, and just a huge crowd was here last night on Main Street.
Yes, I went to the Hall of Fame inductees there, and I come back through, and the streets were just, they was blocked off at the time I come through, but they was just packed with people.
Yeah, we were amazed. I went to Colton's graduation last night, and as we came home to come down here, Main Street was just lined all the way down with cars parked. There were people everywhere.
Yes, it was, and most of those were visitors from out of town, and that's what made me really feel good. We had all of our community was involved. We had all of our people in Gibson County and outside of Gibson County come and visit us this week, so that's been wonderful.
And Marvin, I have to applaud you again and all your employees here with the City of Humboldt. What a fine job. They all worked really hard to make all this happen.
Thank you, John. Yes, our employees, it's a labor of love. They've been doing it for many years, and we know we got company coming, and we know we got to put on a good show for them, so they really get out there and work hard.
And Marvin, of course, this is not your first parade either. You've been helping with this for a long, long time.
Yes, I have. Of course, I worked at the utility department for 30 years, so I feel like I had a little something to do with it that far back. But, yeah, this has been a labor of love for mine for many years, and I just love the festival and the whole festival week.
Yeah, of course, it's a very big week here in Humboldt. This is what everybody looks forward to. It's a big homecoming for a lot of folks, and I saw on Facebook yesterday some folks from California have come in that hadn't been here in 40 years.
Wow. Well, yes, we've got one of our honorees this year, Mr. David Rozelle, is from Southern California. Hadn't been home in a while, and he's like, wow.
And, Marvin, you know we're both big history buffs here locally.
Yes, we are.
And saying Dr. Rozelle, that's an old family name here from Humboldt that goes back over 100 years of doctors that have been a part of my family as well that have treated people.
That's right. And, John, I think the Rozelle family's got a Gibson connection, too, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a Rozelle Street over there.
It is.
Named after some of the Rozelle family. Yes, that Rozelle, Dr. Rozelle, and been here many years. His son David's come back. He's one of the honorees this year. So, Yeah, it's really good to have everybody home. There's just no telling how far somebody did travel to get back here today.
That's true. A great crowd today. And, Marvin, we say applaud you and all the work your guys do. And the Humboldt Police Department as well. I know they really coordinate a lot of the local law enforcement to be here to help.
Yeah, that's right. Our police department, in conjunction with the Gibson County Sheriff Department, Mr. Paul, him and his folks are doing great. And we just got a lot of great things going on today in Humboldt, Tennessee, and it's going to be going on all evening. We've got the governor's luncheon to go to here in a few minutes. We got the barbecue cook-off tonight. Got music in the park, arts in the park. Let's don't forget that tomorrow's going to be a big artsy day down at the Baylor Park. Got the 5K run, so we still got a lot of parade, got a lot of Strawberry Festival to get done this week.
Again, Marvin, who is the mayor of Humboldt, Marvin Sykes. Again, Marvin, good to have you here with us today. And I know you're a busy man. You got a lot of folks to see.
Yep. On to the next interview.
Thanks for coming by.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Tony.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate Marvin Sykes, who is the mayor of Humboldt, coming by, visiting with us today here on Good News at 93.1, who is a very, very busy man this time of year. A lot of folks to see, and a lot of work goes into him, as we said, of the city employees to make it all possible and to make it all happen. Appreciate Marvin coming by today. Again, Tony, this parade is moving right along. A fun day so far. Some more folks going to perform for us here.
This is a group that was in there yesterday, not quite as large as the group today.
This is from the Pleasant Plains Missionary Baptist Church, some of their choir. Pleasant Plains Missionary Baptist Church singing How Great Is Our God today. Another young lady we saw yesterday on her float and her swing. Of course, decorated appropriately in strawberry colors. Getting a lot of volunteer rescue folks, the Humboldt Area Rescue Squad volunteering today to help with the festival. Do a lot of transport people, help in emergency situations. And again, I appreciate the local law enforcement, many agencies involved today to help out.
This is Southside's very best. This Southside queen is Christy Long. First maid is Katie Long. Second maid is Mackenzie Britton. Third maid is Hannah Bolton. And fourth maid is Darnella Parrish.
Again, a special thanks to our sponsors today, Tony. They're the ones making all this possible that we can be here along with you this morning. Papa Chuck's Small Engines. Also, Jones Companies Limited. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Three-Way. The Humboldt Chronicle. Also, Dover Automotive. Rachel's Diner. Humboldt Pawn and Sales. Farm Bureau Agent Rob Deloach. Pritchard Real Estate and Appraisals. Robin Ellis Paint and Body Shop. People's Furniture Company. As well as Humboldt Utilities and the city of Humboldt all teaming up with us here at Good News 93.1. We do appreciate so much their support. It helps us bring this coverage to you here of the 78th Annual West Tennessee Strawberry Festival in Humboldt. This is the Grand Floats Parade on Main Street in downtown. We're located just across from the Humboldt Elementary School, now the Humboldt Higher Education Center. They restored the old building and moved several different college campuses into it, have satellite locations here. We're next to the reviewing stand. I'm John Blankenship joining you. Tony Reeves by my side. Again, been a beautiful day for a parade. We continue to move along. Many, many more entries are still ahead of us, Tony. We've seen many floats, many bands. Still even more to come today. And you can also listen to us online at goodnews931.com. That's goodnews931.com.